guys, so I feel so like ew, but I'm gonna be doing a get ready with me, and I've got a few new products to try, so I'm just in a bit of a rush at this point. But let me check the time. Oh my god. Okay, a big rush. But let's get started. So I'm gonna prep my skin before I forget. I've got some new skincare which I'm really liking or loving, which is the Ole Henriksen stuff. So I got this mini set that was £30, and it's come with the best ones dropped, but it's come with the Truth Serum, which is like not that mini, and I'm not really making a dent in it yet, but collagen boosted True C complex serum. So I've been putting on like about 2 pumps of that morning and night, if I can remember morning, but mainly night time. And I've been loving it, and it smells like a holiday. It's so nice. So I've just sort of been like 2 pumps goes a long way. I've been really liking it. Let me get eye cream. And then I've been using the eye cream and their gel cream, which, so gel cream, which I've really been liking as well. It's a really big pot actually, considering it's like such a good deal. When I was there they had all the products, and I sort of like, I don't know, just the price point for the pack of £30 is amazing, because like the slightly bigger eye cream is 36, I think, or it was the bigger gel moisturiser was 36, so, and you get like so much for your money. So I was waiting for it to come back online for ages, but it just didn't. And then when I was in Bournemouth they had it at the Castle Point boots, so that's really good. And then the eye cream, which is my favourite part. So I've been looking for an eye cream forever, as I'd been mentioning, and I really like this one, and I 100% get the point of why people use them. So I really want to get one for my kit because it's so nice. It like goes on like a yellowy colour, but it just makes your eyes, and I'm just using like the tiniest amount. I use it a bit thicker at night, but just feels you like wake up and your eyes are like baby smooth and just look much brighter. Like I've noticed yesterday I didn't use it during the day for my skincare, and I just felt like my bags looked kind of purple. So yeah, that's sort of what I've been doing for my skin at the minute. I've still been using this is the light, because I was thinking of possibly using it, but my skin's not feeling that like dehydrated today, so I've really been liking the Ole Henriksen one. So yeah, I've still been using my Weleda like really like all the time pretty much still, but it's just nice to sort of like mix things up a bit. Now I just got this, which is the NYX Bear With Me Prime, Set and Refresh spray. Now I wanted a new spray anyway, and I think I'm gonna order Fix Plus again, but for my kit. So I was like, I want something now, so I just ran down into town and got this one because I was on Cult Beauty this morning, and I want to get the Dip Brow mascara, but I was like, I'll order it now. And then I was like, actually, you know what, I was talking about getting a setting spray, and this one had really good reviews but was sold out, so I was like, oh, I don't care. There was one left in town. I was like, it's meant to be. So I'm just gonna, feels like all my skincare is sort of sucked in now. I want to let the eye cream like sink in fully, so maybe I'll leave that for a minute. Yeah, so we're going to Ascot today. I'm so excited. It's gonna be so fun. I just need to mix my coffee. But the weather's so just like grey. I was hoping it was going to brighten up, but definitely looks brighter. Sorry, using my hairbrush. I definitely think it's going to brighten up because it seems to be peeking through the clouds. Now let's just let this sink in a bit more. I'm just going to put my phone on charge. Yeah, so it's gonna be really fun, and like I'm gonna hopefully bring like, well, I want to bring my camera and like show you guys around a bit, because it's like just a fun thing to do, I think, anyway. But yeah, I've been actually blown away. Like from the first use of these, I was like, oh my goodness. So I kind of want to try more of their stuff. I know they've got a few other like of the value packs, but this is so nice. It smells like a holiday, this stuff. I think that Banana Bright Eye Cream is my favourite, although I am really loving the serum as well, because I haven't really ever used any serum, so, and it's like collagen boosting, all that good stuff. So feeling pretty ready. That'll just sort of blend in. I won't do my eyes first. So let's go ahead and we're going to prime using, ooh, that's a weird spritzer. Prime Skin for Makeup. Quite a light spritz. It's almost like you can't feel it. But I mean, it is probably there. Also, guys, who likes my new blogger mirror? I feel like I've been on a brand trip to Camberley, honey, and I picked up one of these. It's like a charity thing they're doing, and I was like, do I get two? One for my lash room, so like it's a bigger mirror, but I'm in love. It's so cool. Even if my dad did call it a little tacky. Okay, so I've done that, and then I'm gonna go in, I think, so I've been just using my It Cosmetics straight onto my skin. I'm really liking it, but I'm gonna go and put on my L'Oreal Lumi Glotion, and I'm definitely not, oh yeah, actually my skin's really wet. That was going on. It just feels like an ultra fine mist. The one, like mist, would you call it like a component, like the bottle and the spritzer, I cannot get over, is the Pixie Beauty, like Pixie Makeup, their like all their mists, just like the nicest mister. It's amazing, I love it. So that's just a weird one. But so I'm going to use my It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC cream, and I'm just going to put one pump or loads of tiny squirts, and then buff that in with my Nancy. Actually, you know what, I'm going to put it straight on my skin. I actually picked up while I was at Boots the Soap and Glory brow pencil, which I'm quite excited to try, just because I feel like I need to sort of, because I feel like my brows look really big in person, and then when I take a picture they kind of look like they're not that bushy. So I got a pencil. I really just wanted to get that. I'm still going to order that dip brow, but this came with, or comes with, the big thick, oh, sorry, I put way too much now. Comes with the big pencil, like the Anastasia thick one. I remember they brought out ages ago. And then at the end of it, you unscrew the base and it comes with a brow gel. So I was sort of like, oh, it was only £10. And I thought, like, for £10 I can get the brow pencil and the gel. And otherwise I was going to buy like a gel, which was like £7 or £8. And then the pencil from NYX was £10, which isn't bad, but like I was sort of thought I just should wait and get the brow gel I want off Cult Beauty, rather than sort of like buying it just because I was down there and I literally could spend thousands in Boots. So I'm actually going to bring this down onto my chest because my blazer I'm wearing is like a bit lower and there's no point in not wasting it. So just going to put that on there. Nice. All this stuff is smelling really good. I think it's just the spray and the creams before, but I was quite excited to do this because I've like got quite a few new bits that I'm actually really enjoying using, so that is good. Now let's do concealer. Actually, you know what, I might leave concealer and go in with my Fenty primer, which is the one. I'm absolutely loving it. I use it on, like, I have one for my kit as well, which is amazing, and it's just the best thing ever. like nothing budges. Actually, I might just go in, I don't want to... I cleaned my brushes yesterday, like the ones I use myself, and I just did soap and water because I never do that, but oh my god, they took so long to dry because all I've been doing is using IPA like for my kit ones, so they're like super sanitary, and then whenever I'm like, oh, I'll just clean my brushes too, but I just am trying to maybe hope that the hairs that are falling out, I can sort of slow it down if I stop using the IPA on my own ones. My synthetic ones in my kit seem to really last well, like my Real Technique ones I really like, I cannot fault them. Okay, so for eyes I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, and I think I'm just going to wash over with the lighter shade, and then, because I don't want anything too crazy, I'm not really an eye gal, but it would be nice to like look like I've made more of an effort than usual. That's the good, I mean the good thing, like people say you should buff in your eyeshadow when the primer's sticky, and I did that on the weekend, but it didn't actually look bad, but I felt like it could have looked more blended, but it was so sticky. Whereas like if I do it on someone, I like always will put down powder first to almost take away the initial stick so that it's not too, well, it's not unbudgeable, like unblendable, which maybe would be better. But yeah, I just like this one as a wash of colour. I don't know, I'm really pleased with it. I keep making a basket to put more together, to buy more off our website, but I'm like, even though with discount it's really good, the price for the products, and I feel like I just need to tell myself, like, whenever I use them on a client, it's like thoughtless, like you literally don't have to think, and the eyeshadow comes out so well. So I always feel weird when I have freckles and I do eye makeup, because I feel like I look really random, which is weird. So I'm just gonna buff that out. I'm trying to think what brush. That's not right. Yeah, so sorry, I'm like concentrating on this, but see, this brush is from my Jeffree Star kit and I really like it, but I really like it, it's like quite flat, it won't budge to buff, so it's more of like a pat the colour on type of brush. I think I'm going to go in with my Glowgasm palette and use that highlighting shade just to go on the inner corners of my eyes. So I think it's slightly brighter than the colour that comes in the palette. Although now I'm like, ew, why did I do that? That's, oh, they're kind of similar. Cool. Yeah, so I think that's how I'm gonna sort of leave it for now, and then I'll bring it underneath my eyes when I'm done. For my skin, I'm gonna use the Chanel tanning stuff as like a cream bronzer. Although I do have my milk here as well, so I might, if I don't feel like it's coming off that well. But I am really liking this. I think I definitely want to get a newer one. But it's just really effortless. Cool, so I'm going to go in with concealer now. I don't know if I brought down my brush, but I had just been using a like really thin concealer brush and blending it in, but because I'm quite liking how the CC cream looks, I'm like trying to, I put way too much on. Trying to sort of just keep it quite natural at the moment, or always. Yeah, so not really putting too much on. That's one thing I'd say with the Fenty is that you literally need, that's too much I can see, the tiniest dot, otherwise it's so heavy, but not a bad thing because it's nice to know that you have the product there that will cover, but it can be a bit masky for me if I put too much on, but I do love it. Yeah, then I just pat that in. And then I think I might just pop a tiny bit around my nose. Just to sort of get rid of that redness, which is nice. I think I'm going to spritz again, just to make it look a bit chewier. And then for bronzer, I just got the new Hoola in caramel, which is amazing. I really, really like it. So I'm going to use that, but maybe while we're letting my face dry, I'll use... So I got the Soap and Glory Archery 2-in-1 Brow. So it's the sculpting crayon, and you get a gel brush at the end. So it's one of the thick ones. And then at this end, I feel like there's something else I'm missing, but then you get a gel, which is really cool. So I'm going to try that. I'll zoom you in. So I'm just going to comb them out first using my Jeffree Star brush, just like so, to sort of see the shape. And then I just want to add maybe like a bit of shape here and here on the end. I went for dark brown just because it seemed more of an ashy colour. The medium brown, oh, that looks quite nice. The medium brown was quite warm. Although this is seeming quite red. Oh, no, it's not. Maybe I'm just gonna pull it out slightly further. I quite like them. It's like, doesn't take a lot. The edges on this are really sharp, so it was actually really easy. And then let's go and use the brow gel, which comes on this little brush. It's quite wet, but it is clear. Like so. And then I think I'm just going to go through with this one just to stick them up slightly and maybe get rid of some of the product where I put too much on. So for bronzer, I'm going to use my new Hoola, which is amazing. I love it. And I'm just going to use this sort of tapered Real Techniques brush. Now a tiny bit goes so far with this. just buff a bit more there, but oh my god. Just dropped it. So that's that. I do really like that. And then for highlight and blush, I'm going to just use my Charlotte Tilbury palette. I'm going to use the blush first. Oh, I just put my hand on there. There's kind of reminds me, I've not ever used Orgasm by NARS, but I feel like this would be similar with like the undertones and the peachiness. And then highlight, I'm gonna wet my brush slightly. I just want to see, oh wow, it is just a super fine. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's coming out. And then use the highlight shade in here. Just like really lightly dust it. So it looks nice and natural. This brush is really good for highlighting because it's like quite feathery. It doesn't really pick a ton up, so you can like really lightly build it up. Down my nose. Nice. And then we'll finish doing underneath my eyes. I think I'm just going to use that flat Morphe brush and just bring it slightly under. Maybe wing it out a bit. So yeah, it's kept it quite nice and natural. Like so. I think for skin that's about it. I'll definitely just pop a bit of my Fenty powder, which I have in the shade Butter, I think. And I think I'm gonna have to use that brush. Oh, I'll just use my bronzer brush. And I'm just gonna just go down, or I don't want it to look too shiny, I guess. Cool, it's been quite quick. Now let me grab my mascara. Cool, so I finally opened my Better Than Sex mascara. So cute, the Christmas one. And I can't get over how nice this handle is so weighty, it feels really expensive. So I'm just gonna put a bit of this on, literally beg I don't hit my mascara. I might see, I've never done this, but I feel like that's actually just making it so much worse. I'm just gonna put a bit of that on. Wow. Okay, now I just want the tiniest bit because I'm gonna let that dry, and then I picked up some end lashes. These are the Fleur de Force ones, and I've used them before and I absolutely loved them. So I thought they would be like a easy way of looking like I've made more effort than I have today, which is right up my street. Just gonna see. Yeah, they just look really cute when they go on. So once I clear off all these silly knocks I've made, let me dry this a bit more, we can get on. Okay, right, I've just put the glue on. I'm gonna hopefully just, oh god. Might have to get my tweezers. Okay guys, I'm literally nearly there. I just, sorry, up here. I put the lashes on and they went on okay. I'm just basically trying to do this up one-handed so I can finish the vlog, video. You name it, sweetie. Whatever. Okay. There we go. And then I'm just, this is my grad suit, guys. I got these earrings, well, do you remember? From the, my room's a tip, sorry. That's the top, classic. I don't know where I've put my shoes, but basically this is my hat from, well, the suit's M&S, and then, so cute, I love it. And then my earrings are ASOS, and I'll just put my hat on to show you guys. Cool, so this is the final look. I got my little badge, which is light pink, matches the outfit. Yeah, so this is the look, and maybe I can try and video on my phone when I get there and you know, make it into a bit of a day. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. It was like slightly stressful. I'll spin you around so you can, just because I didn't really give myself enough time. I've done like 100 spritzes of that spray, and then the lashes actually went on really nice, but I'm gonna just powder again. But everything looks super dewy. I love it.